everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah and I'm so very excited to be talking about the 7 brand new species being added to Planet Zoo with the upcoming Zookeepers Animal Pack. It'll be releasing on October 15th, which hopefully should be tomorrow if I've got this video out on time for you all. Thank you so much to Frontier for allowing me a key early so that I could get in and check out these animals for you. Now, you may notice I did say 7 new animals, and with previous animal packs, that meant 6 habitat animals and an exhibit animal. But as you can see lined up here on the screen, I actually have 7 habitats. And the second animal that we'll be getting to is that African spurred tortoise. I'm so very excited that it is actually a habitat animal. But starting off, we're going to take a look at our spectacled bear first. So I have a few of them down here in the exhibit. You can see one of them is foraging on the little enrichment item there. We have a little baby running around. Let me just go ahead and grab one so that we can check them out. These guys look so good. I know people have their opinions on another bear in the game, but I'm really excited to have them. Now, one thing I did notice, and I mentioned it in my screenshot video, is that, oh, look at him sit down, is that they have different facial markings in the screenshot, and that is true, but there seems to only be a couple of them. Not quite as many as I was hoping for. So as you can see, this one here does have that as he lays down for a nap. Does have a little mask around his face, but it's not quite complete all the way around. Whereas if we head over to find somebody else that I have in here, you do have a complete mask all the way around your face as soon as you get out of the bushes for us. So those seem to be the only 2 kind of different color variations that we have in the game, which is, it's all right. You know, I'm just happy for some sort of variation, just period. And then, of course, we have this little baby who's taking a nap. There are a couple different versions of the face on this guy as well. But for the most part, they all say, if I go to the correct little screen here, black fur with pale face markings. That's going to be really the only color morph, at least that I found in the game. Taking a look at the Zoopedia here, we have a little bit of information on this first page, as always, listed as vulnerable. They are going to be found in South America and like the biomes tropical, tundra, and grassland. Here are the requirements for them for 1, 2, upwards of a few adults here. Not going to need too much space, especially for 1 or 2, but, a bigger habitat for some of the smaller animals. They are a bear. Species data here, you're going to want to have 1 to 2, 1 male, 1 female. I know I have many more in my exhibit, but that's just for showcasing purposes. Mating system is promiscuous. They are neutral with humans, and guests are going to run away from them. A little bit more information for you if you want to go ahead and pause and take a look. And as far as interspecies enrichment, none. We are not going to be sharing habitats with the spectacled bear with any other species. Now, as you can see, I do have a few of the enrichment items. They're going to use everything that bears already use in the game. But look at him. Isn't he cute? Pause for a second so we can look at you. I think they're, oh my goodness, I think they're so adorable. Look at the face and the little teeths. Look at them. They're so very cute. So yeah, that's the spectacled bear there. You can see his little sign right here. Let's move on to our African spurred tortoise, the one that I was so excited for. You can see here the little sign out front. And here we have the fruit cake, I think it's called. Is that what this is? Can I click on it? This was added, the veggie jelly cake. This was added with the free update. So it's a new enrichment item, and for the animals that can use it, I did go ahead and place it down. So these guys do come over and munch on this. We have quite a few little tortoises in here. You can see all the little babies all over the place. They do use the burrowing enrichment item. But as far as adults go, we have a male here and a female here. You can see a huge size difference. These guys actually look really good, and I'm so excited. I can't say it enough. So excited that they're actually a habitat animal and not an exhibit animal. I think that that is what they deserve. They did not deserve to be an exhibit animal. So I'm so very happy to see them with that. Now, they do have slight variations in their colors. You can see that this one says cream, shell, and skin. I'm sorry, that one says cream, shell, and skin. This one over here is beige shell and skin. And I think there was like a brown shell and skin or something like that. But look at this guy eating. So it's a little wonky, but look at him go. I'm assuming this is the animation that's supposed to be like on the edge of an actual like metal feeder. So it'll look a little bit better when it's not just a pile of hay on the ground. I didn't give my animals any troughs to eat out of. But yeah, that is the African spurred tortoise. Taking a look at the Zoopedia, they are listed as endangered. Moving over to the habitat tab, you can see all through the middle area of Africa here, they are going to like the grassland biome. These guys, you can get away with a small exhibit, 215 meters squared for one, and then it goes upwards from there, but really not very much, only by 5 square meters every time you add one. Some more requirements there. They obviously don't need to climb anything. They don't need to go swimming or deep water or anything like that. Here we have that they like to be in groups of 1 to 8, 3 males and up to 7 females. They are going to be promiscuous in their mating system, neutral with humans, which does make me a little worried. I have had bad luck, if those of you have watched my franchise mode series. Animals don't like guests if they're neutral, and I have had such bad problems with stress and things like that. So if you're playing in franchise, you may just want to keep an eye on that because guests can enter their habitat, so you'll want to make sure you give them plenty of areas to hide. Here's the rest of the information if you want to pause and take a look. And they actually do have a species enrichment bonus with the Dama gazelle, which I thought was really, really cool. So you can make some cool mixed species exhibits with that guy. So very, very cool. Yeah, and that is the African spurred tortoise there. They really haven't moved almost at all since I've been looking at them. They are tortoises, they move very slow. Moving on over to our Hamadryas baboon, we have one here snacking on the veggie jelly cake thing, the brand new enrichment item. Obviously a male with his big old mane and lots of fur around the shoulders and the head. Really not too many color morphs for these ones either. You can see that this guy's gonna say silver brown fur and mane. The females just say like dark brown fur or silver gray fur, whatever it is. Can I click on somebody else here? Silver brown mane and fur. You are dark brown fur. So yes, some variations, which is great. I swear some of the females say something different, I promise. There we go, pale brown fur instead of dark brown fur. This one is just plain old brown fur. We've got the babies hanging out right here, running around. So very cute. So you're going to see some variations. Like you can see this one's a little lighter than that guy back there. This little baby's a little bit darker. They do all have the nice red booty like they're known for. But no color morphs, which I was kind of sad about, to be honest. Look at these guys munching away on this jelly fruitcake thing. Very, very cute. Yeah, I was hoping for some more color morphs with these, but I'm always hoping for more color morphs with all of the animals, so a little sad that we didn't get them, but they still do look very good. They obviously climb around just like all the other monkeys do in the game, so I've given them some climbing structures to play around on. Taking a look at the Zoopedia page for these guys, they are labeled as least concerned, or I guess categorized as least concerned, with some information on that front page. Natural habitat is going to be parts of Africa and up into like Yemen, Somalia, Ethiopia, places like that. Obviously you can see it highlighted here on the map. 500 meters squared for just one, and it goes up from there by 10 meters squared. They do have a climbing requirement. As a monkey, obviously they need things to climb and play on. Going over to the species data here, up to 100 individuals, which is fantastic. If you watched my screenshot reveal video, the information that we were reading did mention how big groups of these guys can be, and that they really enjoy and spend a lot of their time in massive social groups like this. So really cool to see that that is reflected. 30 males and 99 females. That's a lot of monkeys all in one exhibit. I didn't even go through and like make this, let's see, 100. If you wanted 100 of them, oh, it doesn't go up to 100. How high does it go? Can I go 90? I can go 90. So with 90 individuals, you're going to need almost a 1,400 meter squared exhibit and almost 200 meters squared of climbing area. But anyway, guests are going to be afraid of them. They are confident with humans, so you shouldn't have any problems with stress or anything like that. Here's some more information again if you want to pause it and take a look. And to my surprise, they actually do have a species enrichment bonus with the African elephant. So you can create some really cool mixed species exhibits with them. And I thought that that was pretty cool. I'm envisioning like a big open exhibit with lots of overhead climbing where the monkeys are going to really stay up above in all the climbing frames and structures and things like that, where the elephants are down below. Thought that that was a really, really cool idea for an exhibit. So yeah, there you go. There is the Hamadryas baboon running around. They have really made a lot more of them since I first put them down. I think I only put like 3 or 4 of them in this exhibit. And now we have quite a few. Moving on to our next animal. And look at them run around down there. We answered this question right off the bat. They absolutely do jump around on 2 feet just like they're supposed to. And I think that it is amazing. They obviously do use the brachiation, little poles and climbing structures and things like that, but look at him go. I mean, this guy's just going in a circle, but yeah, anytime they're walking across the ground, they are hopping like this. Look at the little baby go. It's so cute. So cute. Obviously here is the little education sign for them with those big old eyes and that dark face surrounded by all the light fur there. They are having a bit of traversing issues on this, I will say. They keep getting put back to the entrance, but that's okay. Take a look at them. How cute. Their little fingies and their tail and the big old eyes, little ears. Oh, okay, goodbye. Very, very cute. I didn't put too much enrichment down for them just because I put this huge, massive climbing thing in here for them. But they're very cool. I'm so very glad that they hop across the ground. Looking at the Sifaka's information here on Zoopedia, they are listed as critically endangered. Moving to their natural habitat, obviously found in Madagascar like lemurs are. They're going to like the tropical biome. You can get away with a pretty small exhibit for just a few, but it goes up from there, obviously, as you can see as I'm scrolling, going up and up. They do have a climbing requirement, of course. Species data, 2 to 6 individuals in an exhibit. They are going to be neutral with guests, and guests can enter their exhibit, which is really cool. Some more information for you down there if you want to pause and take a look. And then lots of species enrichment bonuses with obviously the other lemurs in the game. So you can definitely create one exhibit and house all 4 of these lemur species together, which I think would be really, really cool to see. Lots of different looking lemurs, and even like comparing them to the black and white ruffed lemur, they definitely do look special and unique comparative to them, which is very nice because they obviously are very different animals. All the ones that I want to click on that are like sitting down and being still are always in the shade. Can we pause you for just a second and take a look at you? Look at that. Hopping around. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sitting down. So there you go. This little guy. How cute. All right. Moving on to our next animal. Trying to not speed through these, but kind of keep the video going. You know, we've got a lot to showcase here. We have the Markhor. Oh my goodness, they've made so many of themselves. I did not put this many in the exhibit. Now, these guys are actually the first animal that we're coming to that actually does have a color morph. This one, as you can see here, is the leucistic version, and this is going to be the one that we saw in the screenshot. You guys pause next to each other. That's perfect. So we have leucistic here and then a normal color morph here. We saw this one in the screenshot. He was up above on the rock, where I was kind of guessing maybe pied, maybe something, because he had dark around the eyes, but it turns out just leucistic, which is still great. I'm so very excited that we even have a color morph. Check out the horn. Oh, you're carrying a little toy around. Hello. They do still have differences, like this is gray-brown fur, and then this guy over here is going to be cream fur. So still variations of, and this is light brown fur, of the normal colorations for you, just to give some diversity in your exhibits, make them all look not quite so exactly the same. I did have a leucistic female in here, yes. Leucistic female in here. So you can see her here. Looks so good. She kind of just looks more like gray-ish. But comparative to like this one here, this is brown fur with white legs. Very, very different. And then obviously the babies, I honestly think that these babies might be the cutest ones out of the entire pack. I just think something about their little legs and their stubby little horns, like they just look so good and so cute. Taking a look at their Zoopedia, they are labeled as near threatened with some information. Moving to their natural habitat here, they are going to be found in India, Pakistan, all these places listed here. You can see it on the map. 390 meters squared for one adult, and it goes up from there. It actually goes up quite a bit with each individual, so they do need a good amount of space. Moving to species data, you can have 2 to 12 of them. They're only going to allow 1 male in the herd, though. They are confident with guests, and guests are going to be afraid of them. I would be too, with those massive horns. More information down here at the bottom if you would like to pause and take a look. And they do actually also have some species enrichment bonuses with the Takin. So cool mixed species exhibit with that. I really do like that a lot of these animals have species enrichment bonuses. So you can make, like in franchise mode, you can make some really cool mixed species exhibits. And next up we have our Pallas cat. Our grumpy little animal. Check these guys out with their poof and their fluff and their faces. So cute. You guys know that I am a fan of cats, and so I'm always excited for another cat species. Look at those eyes and the round little paws, puffy body, and I'm sure you've spotted it by now. We do actually have a special color morph for these. So this one says gray fluffy fur with black markings. This one's going to stay the same. They pretty much are all the same except for these ones. And you're going to wake up just for us. Big yawn and a stretch. So cool. So erythistic, I think is how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but red, rusty red fluffy fur with dark markings. So how cool is that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Do we have this morph in the game already with other animals? I don't ever remember seeing this red color morph with any of the other animals, so I'm really excited that it's included with these. Now, do we have any babies in this exhibit? I did have babies in here at one point, and it looks like they may have all grown up. Is anybody pregnant? I might wait here a minute. Are you guys going to try to make a baby? You're doing some sort of interaction. Oh, licking each other. I'm sure that that's what that interaction is. Yes? Yes. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna show you the babies once they're born. Okay, and here we are. Look at them. So tiny, so cute. Are we going too fast? No, this is just the normal speed. I thought for a second I had it sped up. Look at how quick he is. He's a speedy little monster. Can you turn around and face the sun? Because I would love to show off your face, like not in shadows. Maybe we will speed you up. Oh, there's another little one over there too. They had two, obviously. But check that out. Look at the little grumpy face of the kitten. So cute. The fur looks really good. The eyes look really good. The little pink nose is so very cute. Absolutely adorable. I love it. So there you go. There's the baby. I wanted to make sure we didn't move on before showing off the babies of each animal. And then moving on to last, but absolutely not least, my absolute favorite animal of this pack is the Kirk's dik-dik, the smallest antelope, or one of the smallest antelope species. Look how adorable they are. These massive eyes, this big old snout. We talked about it in the screenshot video, that they actually have this big nose where they breathe in warm air and it actually cools it down a bit before it reaches their lungs, because they are going to live in such arid and hot environments. But they're like teeny tiny little feet, these little itty bitty horns, the big ears. I don't know, something about them. They're my favorite stop, or one of my favorite stops at the Wild Animal Park or the San Diego Zoo Safari Park when I go, because they have them there and I love them so much. They're so cute. And they make such cool noises. I actually haven't listened to these guys for very much in game to hear what kind of noises they make. But my hope is that they'll make like their alarm call, right? They should make some sort of noise. As far as color morphs go, unfortunately we don't have any. They pretty much all say this brown body with gray blanket and pale underside. And I'm also noticing that I don't have any babies of these guys yet either. Let's check and see, is anybody going to have babies in the near future? Because I will absolutely wait for that to happen, just like we waited with the Pallas cat. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wait until that happens, and then I'll be able to show you the babies. And there we go. It took just a little while, but here's the little baby. Just looks exactly like the adult, just a lot smaller, if that's even possible. These guys are already so small. But just eating on some hay that was dropped down. Look at their eyes. Their eyes are so big. So big and so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at them with their little eyelashes. Absolutely adorable. Taking a look at their Zoopedia real quick, labeled as least concern. Going to their habitat, they are found in parts of Africa. They're going to like the grassland biome, and they don't need a whole lot of space, obviously, because they're such a small animal. Moving it to their species data, they really only like to be in pairs with a male and a female, because they are monogamous in their mating system, and they are shy to humans. So you're going to want to watch the stress with these ones. People can enter their exhibit. However, this makes me nervous to even attempt that, because usually animals get so stressed out when that happens that it's not worth it. Here's some information for you if you want to pause and read that. And then no interspecies enrichment, which I was actually kind of surprised. I was thinking maybe with the tortoise or, the gazelle or something. They could live with something, right? But yeah, no interspecies enrichment for them. But there you go. There is the Kirk's dik-dik, my favorite animal that is added to the game. I'm so very excited. Now, I am also excited because look at this. Now, it may not look like a lot, and it may look like just a random piling of things, and I didn't put down absolutely everything. Like these canopy pieces, there are quite a bit of them in here, but the quality of the items that we got and the variation of items is very nice. Starting off with our signs, we obviously have a sign image for every animal added to the game, 2 of them for the spectacled bear in the style that I like the most, which is fantastic. We have a little tortoise statue as well. We have some of these signs that are kind of the same style as some of the base game items. We have this, it's called bunting, right? Like little flags, I guess? Little flags on a string. All these are recolorable, which is nice. We have these big flower pieces. These are little lanterns, these chonky little animals. How cute is that? Love, love, love these. Now we get to the exciting part. So this right here, look at the textures on this. This is a canopy, like a tarp shade cloth thing. How cool. I mean, I'm going to use them as shade structures for animals in their exhibit, right? We have a whole bunch of different sizes and styles and slopes. It's fantastic. I'm so excited for these. We have the pieces that are supposed to hang down on the corners. We even have a little decorative piece. And then we have the ropes. These ropes are going to be amazing. This one right here that's supposed to be holding it down. We have this teeny tiny rope. I didn't even check. It is recolorable, so you can make it whatever color you want. How amazing is that? We have some more wooden pieces. These ones look basically to me exactly like the other wooden pieces. But these two are quite interesting. I think I'll like those and use those a lot. These kind of rainbowy, spirally ones, really interesting. This is recolorable as well, so you can make it whatever color you want it to be. I forget what these are called. What is this? Oh, the maple ribbon is what it is. So you can make whatever you want with that, I guess. This piece excites me because this is basically just like a metal sphere, a metal ball. Like teeny tiny pieces like this are what I get most excited for because you can do so much with them. Like this right here, this teeny tiny little rope piece that I almost forgot to point out, this marquee rope coil. So cool and so useful. I love it. What else do we have? Oh, we have these metal pieces, which is really cool. So these are, they kind of look like rope, but they're like the metal rope pieces, right? Kind of going along with these metal rods, and this ball and this one over here and this. It's also very, very exciting. We have some stanchions with some rope. This took way too long to put this in the game, but I'm really excited for it. For roping off maybe backstage areas, roping off places guests aren't supposed to go. I love that we got the individual pieces as well as one that is connected. I think that's really cool. And then lastly, we got some lanterns and this, these are supposed to go together, this umbrella piece, like stand. I think it's a light. Yeah, it's a lampshade. So yeah, there you go. So we got all those pieces in the game. It's supposed to be like 90, 95 plus pieces or something like that. So I think the quality of these is really, really nice. But that's it. Let me know what you think. What animal's your favorite? Are you going to pick up the pack? And most importantly, which animal do you want to see a habitat built for first? I have my ideas, and it may not be the one that you're expecting based on my favorite animal. But we'll just have to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely leave a like down below. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. And until next time, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!